especialmente para ti hoy en este juego tan importante, que sabían ustedes que tenían que ganarlo porque ustedes no querían ir mañana yendo 3-0. ¿Qué tan importante? ¿Qué pasó por tu mente? ¿Y cuál fue el approach tuyo cuando tú llegaste al home plate para tú enfrentar ese lanzador?
Congratulations on the homer. Very important game today, obviously. Important for you guys to keep on the series and not just go down 3-0. What was in your mind when you were doing that at AB?
Bueno, siempre me mantengo calentando en el cage, pero tenía la mente ya ready, porque somos un buen equipo. A nosotros hay que hacer 97 outs. So, cuando el manager me llamó, solamente quise ejecutar un picheo. So, mi zona, la zona caliente, como le decimos, queda adentro. Pero gracias a Dios, él me tiró el picheo donde yo lo quería y gracias a Dios hice el daño.
This is what we do the whole season, right? Like I try to get ready on the back whenever the manager calls me, and I always try to get loose to get that. So I was able to execute my plan. The plan was to look pitches, close to my body, and I was able to get one and execute it. So we're a team that don't quit. We played 27 outs, so that's kind of like what happened today.
Felicitaciones, Jhonkensy. Preguntarte cómo te preparaste tan rápido para ese turno, además importantísimo y viniendo de la banda.
Quickly for that AB, especially coming from the bench in that situation.
Yo lo que tengo en la mente siempre que voy a jugar. No importa quién esté pichando. So, yo estoy ready para lo que sea. Gracias a Dios, como repito, ejecuté el plan y gracias a Dios ganamos el juego.
Like I said, it's always about the mindset. I know I try to play every single game, so I'm ready to play every single game as it comes. So always that's what made it easy for me to prepare on the go, and I was able to execute the pitch that I was looking for.
Did Vogt give you any words of encouragement before heading up for the at-bat?
¿Te dio algún aliento, unas palabras de ánimo antes de ir a ese turno?
No, tú sabes lo que yo sé que él confió en mí, ¿sabes? Él supo que era un buen matchup, tú sabes, pero ellos siempre tienen la confianza en mí y saben que en cualquier momento puedo conectar un batazo importante.
He didn't say anything explicitly, but I know every time I get my name called up, it's because they believe in me and they trust me, and that's something they've done the whole year. So I know whenever the matchup makes sense for them, I know they're gonna trust me in that situation.
Mandy?
For everyone else in the world who will never know what that moment feels like, how can you best describe what it feels like coming off the bat?
Para los que nunca tienen esa sensación, ese placer de saber que se siente dar la bola en ese momento, ¿cómo describe esa sensación cuando le das la bola de esa manera?
Muy especial, ¿sabes? Pero no tuve nada, como nosotros decimos, paniqueado en ese momento. Solamente fui a ejecutar mi picheo y es lo mismo un honrón en la regular y un honrón en la posición. Ahora que falta, pero tú sabes, uno no se puede rendir.
I think it's nothing special. I think it's the same sensation in a regular game, and you have to have the same approach. We have a lot of games left ahead of us, and that's the focus, trying to get the same sensation when you hit the ball.
Right here.
Jhonkensy, how did you and your teammates console Emmanuel after a tough night?
¿Cómo hacen ustedes para animar a clase después de ese tipo de juego que tuvo hoy?
Lo bueno que ganamos. So, él siempre ha salvado los juegos para nosotros. Los mejores lanzadores le pasa eso. So, eso no es algo, tú sabes, que eso no va a paniquear a nosotros. Él es el mejor para mí pitcher de Grandes Ligas, el cerrador. So, lo ejecutamos, le hicieron la carrera, pero gracias a Dios, como repito, nosotros respondimos y le ganamos el juego.
I don't think there's nothing to console about in terms of we end up winning the game, and that happens to the best pitchers, and we're lucky to have the best pitcher in the world. So the important part is that we won. That's going to happen, and he's saved us so many times that this is the least we could do for him.
Quincy?
Jhonkensy, given the situation, the inning, the score of the game, were you trying to hit a home run right there?
No. Yo solamente, como repito, quise solamente darle duro a la pelota. Estar temprano, ejecutar el plan y que pase lo que tenía que pasar, y gracias a Dios pasó el honrón.
I think there are many other things to think about other than just try to hit a homer. Just be early, look for your pitch, execute it, and then see the results what happens. So that's kind of like the mindset instead of just thinking, I need to hit a homer.
I heard what you said about you still have games to play, but how cool was it to hear all those fans just going crazy when you hit that home?
Especial, ¿sabes? Los fans que tenemos nosotros somos especial para nosotros. Nosotros jugamos cada día para ellos, ¿sabes? Queremos darle el anillo a ellos también, a la ciudad. So, esto es un día a día. Ganamos hoy, ahora mañana si Dios quiere lo que tenemos que hacer de nuevo y ganar.
I mean, that's special, obviously, but I feel we have the best fans in the world, and the way how they cheer us up through the whole season is special, and the only focus for us is trying to bring that ring for them. So one game today, tomorrow we have another one, and try to focus and keep winning that way.
Is your dad still in town?
Yes. Yo creo que él gozó ese palo porque es un cumple.
I haven't talked to him, but I'm pretty sure he really enjoyed that.
He was at the game?
Yeah.
Jordan here. After so much success over the first couple months in the big leagues, how have you kind of dealt with some of the struggles down the stretch and stayed prepared for a moment like this?
Todo el mundo pasa por momentos difíciles, cómo tú te prepares, cómo tú vengas al estadio. Uno pasa por muchas cosas, pero lo que uno tiene que seguir haciendo es seguir trabajando, confiando en el trabajo. Tenemos buen staff que nos ayuda a nosotros, y eso también yo sé que eso va a pasar. 162 juegos, tú no vas a tener 162 juegos bien.
I mean, obviously it's a struggle, but I feel every player goes through that, and you know, you gotta grind through that. And luckily, we have the support, the coaches, and the structure to help you. And you have to put your work. You have to stick to your routines, to your work. And no player has good 162 games in a row, so you gotta grind it and make sure that sometimes it's gonna get better for you.
You mentioned that you were looking to get your pitch. Were you looking for a changeup on that pitch, and did you recognize it, or did you just like the location of the pitch?
Localización, su localización. Yo soy buen bateador de medio adentro, me podía tirar reta, yo le iba a ejecutar, y si me hubiese tirado a cambio también.
It's all about location. I mean, that's kind of like my strengths, and I know I was able to execute either if he threw a fastball and then the changeup as he did.
Joe?
Second franchise game-tying postseason home run in the 9th inning or later. Tied Albert Bell did it. Do you know anything about Albert Bell?
Un criminal, yo creo que el segundo en honrones.
Esa situación que empató.
No, sí, él es el líder en honrón, creo, de Cleveland.
Just to confirm, is he the second best homer in the history?
Second time.
No, like for the franchise homer. All-time list homers.
Behind Ozzy.
Oh, okay, sí, hombre. Muy fuerte. Bueno, lo conocí solamente supe de él cuando él le dio el segunda base. No sé quién fue. Es una bestia.
Yeah, I know about him. Somehow the only thing I remember in videos when he had the little pushover, the second baseman running the bases. But yeah, I know he's a good hitter and obviously pride of the organization.
Jhonkensy, conectar un cuadrangular siempre es importante, pero aún más en estas instancias y sobre todo en la situación del juego. Con sinceridad, ¿qué pensabas en el momento que estabas corriendo las bases?
It's very important at any time to hit a homer, but obviously from the bottom of your heart, what were you thinking when you came to that situation, that AB?
Es muy emocionante, pero yo lo que estaba solamente enfocado, como voy repito, yo me voy a emocionar mucho cuando ganemos la serie mundial. Ahora mismo, como uno dice, yo estoy loqui, solamente gozarlo también, ¿sabes? No solamente está como tan serio, pero esto es lo que yo vivo, este es el día a día, y nosotros lo que queremos es ganar la serie mundial, y nosotros no vamos a rendir así tan fácil.
I mean, clearly there's some excitement around it. Cannot deny it's a very exciting moment, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I'm not trying to be stubborn or arrogant just to try to downplay, but the goal is to get the World Series. When we get to that point, that's when we're going to be a little more like celebratory mode. But it's a great moment, but you know the focus is to get going, get another AB, and get another game.
Well, it's a game nobody will ever forget. Congratulations.
Thank you.